Hey, service industry peeps, thanks for showing up again. I appreciate it. It's fun for me to sit here and vent, and just try to come up with neat little characters and ideas, things that we can all relate to and laugh at. Most of the time, I try to do the character of the frustrated waiter who's trying desperately to get the guest what they want, even if the guest, the old saying, I gave you what you ordered instead of what you wanted. And I've tried out this Luca character, the uncaring bartender who is not interested in your bullshit. And those are fun. They're fun to do. But in this case, I just kind of wanted to just play it straight and talk about a few tropes that we're all familiar with. Like the Karens of the world. We run into them every day, all day. And it's so hilarious to me that it's such a huge internet thing, this Karen. But there's a lot more out there. So many more characters that we could create. For example, there's the stoic ball cap wearing husband who can't even look at you to tell you what he wants to drink, and so you have to totally communicate with the wife. You've seen this, I'm sure you have, where the guy, he can't even force himself to turn to look and say, I'd like a sweet tea, thank you. No, the wife has to tell you. She's the communicator, because he's such a caveman that he can't look at, especially if you're a man. If it's the male server, now the bartender, he's beat. He can't, there's nothing you can do about it. But if it's a server situation, you approach the table. Hey folks, how you doing? Thanks for coming tonight. Get you something to drink? The man doesn't even look at you. Really. He's just staring at his menu or his phone or his hands or his spit cup or whatever it is. He can't even look at you to tell you he wants a sweet tea. And it's hilarious, as much as it is infuriating. Because the poor suffering wife is just the whole time looking at him like, and then looking at you like, sorry, my caveman husband won't talk to you, but he wants a sweet tea. It's so pathetic. But it really, it makes me laugh. So we've got the caveman, and then we've also got, before I knew what a Karen was, I just called her the bossy broad. There's that one lady at the table, and the people may not even all be there. It's a 5-top or a 6-top or a 7-top or whatever it is. And she's sitting there by herself, and she'll tell you, you walk up to the table, hey, listen, I know all your party's not here yet, but while you're waiting, would you like something to drink? The bar's open. And she'll say, no, but everybody will want a water. Just go ahead and get everybody a water. And you're thinking to yourself, really? Everybody? You sure about that? You know them that well that, okay, sure, whatever. So you gotta bring, 6 waters out for nobody. Or sometimes they are all there. And, the person who now I guess is what we call a Karen is like, just get everybody a water and with a lemon. And of course the guy next to her is like, Karen, I don't like lemon. And she's like, everybody wants a lemon, get him a lemon. Yeah, just go ahead and get him a lemon. He's like, I don't like lemon. Get him, yeah, he wants a lemon, get him a lemon. Just because they like running you for stuff. If it wasn't so frustrating, it would be hilarious. But it is frustrating, because these are the same people that send you back and forth from the table 3, 4, 5 times in a row. They can't just tell you once, hey, listen, folks, here's your meal. Is there anything else you need? And they look at you and say, oh, yeah, we need some extra napkins. Bring napkins. And they make it plural so that it's understood that you have to bring like 25 now. You need to bring like a whole roll of paper towels to the table, because they're such slobs. They're going to get shit everywhere. It's just going to be a disaster. Not like I need a napkin because I dropped mine or because mine is soiled and it's too messy for me to wipe my greasy face with. No, we need napkins, like thousands. Like bring a whole box, because we're that filthy. And then, of course there's 5,000 now potentially COVID infected napkins that you have to throw away in front of your boss who's going to scream at you. So, we've all run into that. But, before there was even the Karen meme, that was, to me, that was the bossy broad. That was the lady who was like, get everybody one. Yeah, everybody wants. Bob, you want one? And Bob's like, I don't really want. He wants one. Go get him one. Yeah. But then once you bring that thing, that's the thing, is it's never over. They're like, oh, and we need some more butter. Fine. You go, you get the butter. Here's your butter. Oh, I need some more ranch. Fine, okay, get the ranch. I dropped my straw. They're like looking for something. They just, and I think I know what it is. It's like whatever stupid government job they have, like they work as like the cashier at the water department, and all day, every day, somebody is, in their face, like shaking their fingers and telling them what to do and whatever it is. And then like when they get to go out to eat, then it's like, ooh, now it's my turn. Now I get to be the, that's not fun. Quit it. Just stop. Gain some humanity points. Just don't for once. You don't actually have to be a jerk just because other people are jerks to you at your job. It's called being a human. So there's those people, and then sometimes you get the giggly goons, the teens, and it's not always the case. I've run into some great young people who took care of me just as well as I took care of them, and I'm always glad to see them, and I make sure that they know that I was glad to take care of them. But yeah, it's prom night, and you know what you're getting. You're getting a bunch of sort of overdressed, like you're wearing a tuxedo and Converse All-Stars. You look like some weird crossbreed between Tony Hawk and Rhett Butler. I don't know what you're trying to do here. You're like, are you taking your date to the prom in a limo or on your skateboard? Which one? Because I can't figure it out by what you're wearing. But anyway, these kids, they show up, and you already know you're making no money, and the whole restaurant is full of them, and they all have to eat together. They want, it's a 12 top. It's a party of 12. And no, it's not. They're all separate tickets. They're all going to make you split everything up. Here's dad's credit card, whatever. It's annoying, but sometimes these people actually do take care of you, so, And besides which, we always want to be nice to people. We always want to take care of them the best we can, because people are people, golden rule, all that stuff. The thing is, it's the same as with the caveman husband. It's like they can't even look at you to tell you what they want. So that they giggle out the word like, fettuccine. And you're just like, yeah, okay, you want the chicken? You want the shrimp? What do you want? And they go, it's not that funny. It's dinner. What do you want? Just tell me. That's what I'm here to do. Yeah, I know you're not in the workforce yet because, you're 16. You're paying me with your mommy's, Grand Savings Bank debit card. And there's going to be a big fat zero. If there was cash involved, whatever your mom probably told you when you sat, hey, listen, when you go out to eat tonight, here's some extra money. Make sure that you take care of your server. Tip the waiter, tip the waitress. And you're thinking in your head, right, Mom, that's tomorrow's weed. I'm not stupid. I know, I was a kid. But seriously, the one thing I could ask, if you're going to be that person, and we've all been that person at one point in our lives, do me this favor. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Tell me what you want to eat, or drink or something. Don't just, so the giggly ones, we get those. And then there's the ones that walk in and immediately, they're coming right to your section. They're coming to your table. And you're like, oh, great. Mr. and Mrs. hate each other. They're going to table 12. That's my section. Here we go. This is going to be a fun one. And it's like you can't help them at all. They walked in miserable. They're going to walk out miserable. It's like they said to themselves, or they said to each other, they're like, hey, honey, I'm really angry today. You want to go out to eat? Yeah. Let's Let's go out to Joe's. I hate that place. Yeah, me too. I hate that place too. Let's go there. Let's go there and make everybody else miserable. Because I hate you and you hate me and we should go eat food together and be miserable. Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be awful, actually. Yeah, because we hate each other. And we're going to let everybody know that we're fighting right now. And we shouldn't even be in public. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe frozen pizza is better in a situation like that. You should think about these things. Because you know how awkward it is? I remember there was this one time at a restaurant that I'm not going to mention. Doesn't matter where it was. It could have been anywhere. I kept going back and forth to this table, and I swear I'm good at what I do. I really am. And these people, they just, every time I approach the table, hey, would you like some more Dr. Pepper? No, we're fine, thank you. Is everything okay? Yes, everything's great, thank you. Okay. It's like, what did I do? Did I smile wrong? Is there spinach in my teeth? I smoked a cigarette a little bit ago. Am I smell offensive? I sprayed the stuff on me. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? I go approach the table again. I bring them their food. Here you go. This is just the way you asked for it. It's medium rare here. Okay, right? Yeah. And you wanted extra sour cream for your baked potato? Yeah. Everything's great, right? And they're like, yes, everything's fine. Thanks. So I swear, at one point, I come back and I'm like, are you sure you wouldn't like some more to drink? And the lady's glass is like empty. And she finally breaks out into laughter, hysterical laughter. And she looks up at me and she goes, you're doing a great job. We're just fighting. We just hate each other. And I just, all the tension, all the BS, all the stuff, I was just like, oh, okay. And I couldn't help it. I had to be honest. I was like, well, as long as there's money on the table when you leave, I don't care. You know, I mean, let's be honest here. I was racked with guilt that I didn't even know if I did anything wrong. And these people are just like, yeah, everything's fine. Go away. And some people are like that. And that's the other group. The other group of people who are like silent service types, you know? If you've ever worked at a place where the server's not meant to have a personality or really interact too much with the guest, you know, the kind of place where if your knife and fork are at the 2 o'clock and 11 o'clock position on the plate, that means that the plate must be removed. And there's white gloves on, and it's all silent service, and there's these visual cues that you have to understand. And, okay, this is what the guest wants. I remove this, I place this. They're ready for dessert, this, that. And there's people that go out to, like, mom and pop restaurants, and they expect that kind of service, like the white gloves and all of that. And they're so used to being treated like that they're so put off by anybody trying to add any personality or charisma or, you know, what are you doing here with your hello, how you doing? I don't, you know, they're so, it's like uglified, you know. I don't know any other way to put it. And they're not, it's not personal, you know. They don't hate you right off the bat. They're like, why is the servant talking to us? I will tell you what I want, and then you will go away and you will bring it. And it's, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, server bot complies. Anyway, just a couple of things I thought I'd toss out there. I know I have my pet peeves. One of them is the hat wearer. You know, last thing I'll say. You guys out there, I'm old school. I know I'm an old guy. I get it. Times have changed. Whatever. Take your hat off, okay? When you enter a building, when you're at the dinner table, in the presence of... Remove your cover, sir. Really? You're going to sit here with your date and your big floppy 10-gallon cowboy hat like you're thinking in your head, well, I can't take my hat off. If I take my hat off, how are they supposed to know I'm country? It's part of my identity. I don't know how to tell you this, General Lee, but the big frickin' Confederate battle flag belt buckle kind of gave it away, along with your handlebar mustache. By the way, your fashion sense went out in 1865 along with your ideology. So there's something to think about. Please take your hat off. Take your hat off. You know, respect for the lady, respect for the establishment. Take your hat off. You know, I don't understand it. Take your hat off. I know it's 2020. You know, it's not 1950. There's no girls walking around selling cigarettes off of a tray. There's no cloakroom. There's no place. Oh, where am I supposed to put my lid? Leave it on the seat of your car, man. Come on. You're on a date with this beautiful woman. You know, show her a little respect that you care, that you have manners, I don't know, manners. Here I am in this business talking about manners. Well, in any case, that's one of my biggest ones. You come into my restaurant. I don't care how big of a Raiders fan you are. I don't care if I don't even care if it's an army hat or whatever it is. Take your freaking hat off. You're inside. Take your hat off in the building, in the presence of a lady, at the dinner table. You're sitting down to eat. How can you even, I was about to go off on the Duck Dynasty beers too, and all that nasty crumbs and like the beer foam that gets on that, mustache that, ugh. Anyway, I'm not getting into it tonight. But I just thought I'd toss a little something different out there, some stuff we can all relate to without trying to be in some kind of character. If you've got something on your mind that you want to like get off your chest, throw a comment down. Maybe I'll do something on that. I don't know. I like doing it. It's fun. Anyway, keep the faith. Stay strong. I have a 20 rule list, but the last 2 rules are 2 of my favorites. The first rule is number 19. The 19th rule. Number 19. If you hate your job, quit, because your attitude is toxic. You're dragging everybody else down in the crew. If you're not happy, you need to leave where you are. Bottom line. But the last rule, number 20, is have fun, make money. That's what we all get in this for. So, anyway, you have any thoughts? Anything that you think could be improved? You got a character idea or something? Something that can make things funnier for everybody to enjoy? Let me know. And I've always said I'm just going to keep doing this till somebody tells me to stop. So, send me a line. Let me know what you think.